thanks for watching the video. I'm not sure what we'll be doing on this trip, but it'll be great. Got tons of food. And yeah, let's do it. Just turned the corner on this road and it opened up to this, so we're gonna keep hiking it. My original plan was to do up a natural shelter, but I had to get a ride here and my ride was a little bit late, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's back here, but it seems to be pretty cool from the map view or the overhead view. Just gonna drop the gear off here and then explore around the general area. I'm seeing some hardwoods back this way, so let's probably get back there and check that out. But I'm gonna leave this here for now because it's super heavy. I know where it's at. I can tell by trees in this area, so let's go check that out. A little more hardwood back in here. I think I just crossed like a pine grove, but yeah, pretty cool looking back in here. I'll keep this in mind, but I think I want to go way over this way where we can see some bigger oaks, maybe some different types of hardwood. I stashed my bag way over there. You can't see it. It's just another grove over that way. And I can identify these trees and can make my way back. I would say it's about 300 yards. So I'm just gonna keep poking around back in here and see what I can find. Almost looks like we could pull off some sort of natural shelter back in here. That's initially what I wanted to do, but got off to a late start and I've got a lot of food that I want to cook, and I just want to get out, so yeah. I think I'm just going to push back in here. I'm going to go grab the gear now. Then we'll just get the tent set up, get camp going, get some food thawing out, and we'll just see how much time's left. I don't even know what time it is right now, but it's going to be quite a haul carrying all that gear. I should have just brought it with me, but whatever. All right, let's get heading back now. So I decided that I am going to build a shelter out here. I was going to start it in this trip, but there's a lot more area to explore out here, and I want to take my time and find the right spot. Just pushing through this grove right now. Got about, I don't know, 200 yards to go that way. And I was following my old tracks, but I lost them, so not a big deal. I know which general direction to go. There's this big old field, and right here's the tree I use as an ID. So the gear is right back in here. Okay, I'm back to the general area I found earlier. Just gonna make sure I'm not under any widowmakers or anything. It all looks pretty sketchy, to be honest, but we'll find a good spot. Gotta get a drink. Lots of dead standing here, just all over. So I might even have to move again. I think I'm just gonna look around back in here and consider going across this corner of the grove here, maybe even. I don't know, we'll see. Just had to switch it up again. Everything flat has deadfall above, and every good spot is super bumpy, so I'm just dumping it here. Gonna get set up now. It's taking way longer than I wanted to take, but gotta do what you gotta do. Get the tent up. Just marking out a footprint for my tent, making sure it's all flat. It's really hard to tell in the snow. It's a small tent, so it shouldn't be that bad. A lot of the snow actually melted. It's warmed up quite a bit, so It's melting. Just gonna have to whip up a few stakes now for the back corners here. Yeah, that's dead pretty much. So that'll work. There's one. And just use this other branch to make it work. This one will be alright. This one's actually going to be too small. We'll just use this. Just scoring this so I can break it off. It'll be good. Just sharpen it up. A little bit. There we go, there's one. And just sharpen this up and use it. Let's go get some firewood now. Got a big old pile of firewood sitting right here, right next to camp. So I guess we can just grab it as we need it. I will tear some off and process it up and grab some of this back over here and make sure that I have a variety, but I did want to address this issue here that could fall, but we'll burn that. It looks like it's nice and dry, and yeah, get her going. Super awesome having this tree right here. Huge time saver having this tree right here. Just clearing out a spot for the fire here. This spot's as good as any, I guess. Some smaller stuff there to get it going. Okay, here I've got some resources I gathered from another location. Just 2 pieces of fat wood and some birch bark. So we're gonna fire this up with a ferro rod and some birch bark if I can get the bag open. stuff's bone dry. It's been inside for quite a while now. So we'll just... Oop. The reason I wanted to get the fire started right away before getting the majority of the wood is because I want to start thawing my meat. I have got probably 5 pounds worth of food here. Everything from steaks to bacon, lunch, wraps, garlic, a potato. Yeah, we got it going on here. Some red pepper, tons of good stuff. So I've got I believe it's a Denver steak here that I want to get thawing. Yeah. I thought this was a Denver. Yeah, it is. I bought 2 the other day and had a leftover, so maybe not. I'm pretty sure that's a Denver. Anyways, gotta get it thawing out. Got this big old chunk of bacon here too. Get that thawing. Trying to get some of those branches up there, but I want to be careful because of that big old dead tree. Seeing a big old oak tree up here, so we'll look for fallen branches. And I think I saw a few maples too. Yeah, here's some bigger ones. They might be too rotted. What's this? Gotta keep our fire going here. Just out looking for some different kinds of wood. But either way, we're good. We've got all this dead wood right here. So real quick, let me talk about my gear. All I've got is my mini grill, a camping pot, and my knife, and a sleeping pad and a tent, pretty much. And see, my extreme cold military bag. So gotta kick back. I've just been going all day since I started the trip, so definitely need some water and probably a snack here. Oh, and of course I have my fire steel and a little bit of cordage. But yeah, I want to get some steak wrapped up in bacon and get that on. So last time I did it, it took forever, so I want to get a start on that now. So I gotta go get some Y branches and a couple spits and some spikes to sort of stake it all down. Okay, I've got sort of a green branch, somewhat green, still a little bit dead. Just going to use a spike and then a Y branch. So there's our spike, and I'm actually going to split this and so that I can put my spike in and rotate it and slide it in between that split. So here I'll have just 2 levels of Y branches, and then we'll try to make a spit out of this. Yeah, and we'll have a couple levels to raise it up and down. That'll do it. And try to get something a little straighter here. I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, we'll find something a little straighter than that. And the ground should be thawed enough to get these in. I'm just going to set it up off to the side for now. Oh yeah, looking good. Okay, now for the spit. Okay, I've got another branch here. And let me show you what I mean. So the idea is to have it in here, and then usually the meat will make it lopsided, but here I made this little split to lock it so we can turn it and evenly cook all sides. And we've got to get that on real soon here. I'm just going to skin this down. So the meat, yeah, soft enough we'll be able to cut it and wrap it in bacon. And that's starting to soften up a little bit. Getting all the stubs off. Just skin it down. Make a nice sharp tip so we can stab through the steak. And we'll get her on. And that ought to be good. Yep. Still a little bit frozen, but not bad. So we'll do 2 strips like that with some dirt on them. See if we can get this bacon apart. Still a little frozen yet. There we go. See if we can get these apart. Yep, good. Then, see if we can skewer these on. Like so. It's a little tricky while they're frozen. There we go. Just wrap it up. And stake it in. And that's the idea there. And I won't make you watch me do the other one. So that way the clip can hold it and it won't flop or just cook on one side. This one's double wrapped and that one's single wrapped. And we can easily rotate. And that'll be a nice little treat for later tonight Actually gonna eat the steak first and just munch on that later. Oh, look at the rotations. Nice. It's gonna take a long time for him to cook, so I'm just gonna let him sit there and smoke and roast. It'd be awesome tasting. Just out looking for more firewood, and look what I found. Perfect. Camp is right there. Nice oak. That'll burn really, really well. Look at it all. We're good for the night. Good for firewood. Looking good. Well, the sun's finally starting to come out. Anyways, I want to get my bag out and in the tent, get the sleeping pad out and everything. And I've really got to kick back because I've been pushing. But yeah, it's very beautiful out here. I'm slowly becoming familiar with the trees around here and recognizing different grain structures that I've seen in the past. And I'm kind of liking this spot. It's not 100%, but it is very nice. And I'm having a great time so far. So let's get the bag and the sleeping pad out. Had the flap rolled back here, but it looks like it blew off. So the reason it does that is because the back pole has broken so many times, and it works, but I'm in the market for a new tent. And a new sleeping pad. This thing is just shredded, man. Shredded and moldy, and just I've had this thing for over 20 years. But as you can see right here, I've got a rip in there, but still, it works just fine. I don't need anything special or fancy. I'd like to have something better though, but maybe someday. And this thing is a beast. I couldn't do a lot of these winter trips without this. It's well worth the investment. It's a little bit heavy, but man, it keeps me warm. That'll be good. And more sun. Awesome. steak's pretty much thawed here. But real quick, I've just been kicking back here a little bit, and I wanted to thank my last PayPal donor. I believe the name was Andrea, and if I got that wrong, I'm sorry. I'll fix it on the screen or leave a comment, but yeah, thank you for that donation. That really, really, really helps me out. It drives the channel and everything, so thank you, Andrea. Smoked out. Yeah, that's much better right there. It's over the heat now. So, it's looking good. Gonna get the steak on soon here. It's nice and thawed. It's gonna be tasty. Got my own special little steak spice today. It's basically the steak seasoning I usually use: parsley, oregano, onion powder, cayenne pepper, and maybe one other thing, but I've only got a little bit in there, so gotta make it last, gotta make it work. I'm just gonna get the grill burn off here in case there's any bacteria on it from my last trip. Just burn that off and we'll get the steak on and be good to go. I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. Did a lot of walking today. Might not seem like it, but I really did do a lot of hiking and looking around and walking and finding the site. It was so hard to find flat ground with no widowmakers, but we're here. We're about to cook steak. Got our rotisserie up. Things are looking good. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this tastes. I'll just give that 5 minutes to burn off there and we'll be good to go. Finally getting dinner on before dark for once. Okay. Get some seasoning on this. The last of it. That's all she wrote. Yep, that's it. Oh, a little bit of onion powder in there. Good enough. At least we'll have some flavoring on it. And let's try to pop that out of there for a second. Grill should be clean now. I'm gonna just start it off right here. Probably prop it up a little more. Try to get that up there without burning myself. Something like that. Just let that go nice and slow. I'm going to try to bring that up a little more, actually. Kind of kick it off to the side. Yeah. Cool. Just like that. Some more coals under there. Yeah, that's looking good. That might even be ready for a flip already. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's looking awesome. Grill marks. Yeah. Gotta be getting close. Let's see how she's doing. Yeah. Of course, I sat right in the smoke. Nice and toasty. I'm gonna take it off and see. Yeah, a little rare still. Say another 5 minutes or so. Should be good. Alright, this thing's got to be done. I'm going to let it rest over here. Let it rest there for a minute, and we'll dig in. Okay, I can't wait any longer. Oh yeah. Not bad. Yeah, that is a Denver steak. Amazing. Got some pink in there still. Brought all this food and didn't even have time to eat, really. I'm going all day. It's been a long day. I threw the bacon over there in the snow for the morning. It's getting dark already. I'm going to enjoy this and relax. Catch up with you guys in a bit. So good, man. Very, very good. Just rigged me up a quick little bench here. Basically just threw a log on this side and then threw a log on across over to my wood pile. I'm nice and comfortable right here. Lots of heat, picking up the fire a little bit, getting those wraps to cook. I also saved some fat right here in case we get to do up a stew, maybe later tonight or tomorrow. But I don't feel like doing anything. So I'm just kicking back, and darkness is setting in. It's a very, very beautiful evening. It's not too cold. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit right here and not do anything for, I don't know, until maybe a couple hours or something. But with recording and getting wood and doing everything and looking around and everything. Just want to take some time to relax and enjoy it, you know? So I'll check up with you guys a little bit later tonight. I just love this time of the evening. So beautiful. So peaceful. Checking in on our steak and bacon wraps here. They're really starting to cook. Beauties. Beauties. Oh, those are going to be so good. I'm going to move this down a V. Yeah, that's just looking so good right now. The wind's blowing this way, so it's not really getting a lot of the heat like these guys are. Man, they are looking so awesome. So awesome. Just been slow roasting all day. Hear the coyotes going at it out there. Yeah, these are looking nice. The bacon grease dripping fuels the fire. Can you hear the grease dripping off the bacon? It's awesome. This one on the end here is looking really good. Because all the heat's kind of pushing this way because of the wind. So I'm going to try to move it over a little bit. Yeah. Those are going to be good, man. Oh, gosh. This one on the far right is starting to brown. It's all... And then it all sticks together. Like, when they're raw, it's all loose and floppy and everything. But once it cooks to it... Yeah. Looking amazing. But yeah, the coyotes are going nuts out here. I hear them at home too, so there's a lot of coyotes out here. But yeah, awesome night so far. Just wanted to check in with you, give you an update on the wraps here. Having a great night. Just gonna kick back for a little longer and see if one of these will be ready to eat before it's time to go to bed. Yeah, it's pretty well cooked to the spit. There we go. Leave that other one on there. Look at that thing. It's looking awesome. I just literally just pulled this off right now, so all the bacon fat soaks into the meat. You don't need seasoning. Look at that thing. the meat is fully cooked. Wow. Oh, that's good. That was so good. I'm gonna have to eat the other one. Just look at it. I can't let that sit there. I've got so much food for tomorrow and everything. So yeah, I gotta eat this. Whew. Awesome. Okay, here we go. This is the smaller one. So we'll see how it tastes. Pull the steaks out. Push it up with the knife. Look at that. So, the bacon and steak wrap might not be my invention, but I've never heard of it before. I thought of it, and it was so good. Oh man, so good. Anyways, good night, guys. I got a crash here. I'm gonna let my fire burn down. Then I'm gonna get to bed. Hope you enjoyed today's footage. Hope you enjoyed everything we did today. And we'll see you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good morning. Been up for about an hour and a half rolling around. Woke up around, when was it? About 10:05. I don't know, so it's about 6 o'clock or somewhere around in there. My pants, my outer layer, is pretty much completely soaked. And same with my inner layer as well, so gotta get up, dry some clothes out. I've got a new method for coffee, so can't wait to try that out. Get the fire going, get warmed up. The temperature has dropped pretty dramatically. So I'd say it's dropped about 10-15 degrees. But I'm alright, I'm fine. I'm warm, I'm comfortable. But yeah, I gotta get up and at 'em. Little bit of ice, mostly melted. It's warmed up just a touch since I've been up. But yeah, I just went out, got a little more firewood, dried out my clothes and stuff. Going to make coffee a different way. Basically what I did was took a half a pack of hot chocolate and then filled in the rest with instant coffee. So we'll see how it goes. Should be pretty good. Luckily I had this longer piece of firewood here, and I tied a taut line to dry out some clothes. Basically I just held my camo right on the old rotisserie rack, and they dry super quick, like 5 minutes. So I don't even really need that other layer anyways, but yeah. Not too much of an inconvenience. I mean, it's to be expected when you're out and, you know, the snow and everything, so. But yeah, happy to see daylight. I've been getting up super early lately, like 4:45, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. Never used to be like that. I used to sleep in, you know. But, yep, up and at 'em early today. All right, starting to get a little boil there. Should be good. All right, homemade cappuccino time. Been waiting for this all morning. Just use about half of it. I might have one later to warm up. Gonna do a little more adventuring today. Probably whip up the stew, put it on, and then I want to head back that way and see what's back there. There's tons of land out here I want to explore, but have to make another trip out of it sometime in the future. And I'll use my old spit here to stir. Might be a little weak, but we'll see what we got. Oh, still too hot. It's not too bad. Not the greatest. I don't think it beats the pouches with fresh coffee, but it's not bad. Could probably use a little more coffee and a little less chocolate, but anything tastes good in the woods, you know? Hey, that sun's starting to come out. That's cool. Let's do up this stew real quick. So we've got here some red pepper. I think I'm catching it just in time before it goes bad. See if we can just use this log as a cutting board. Yeah, still good. Some onion. I think I'm catching that just in time too, so get it to throw some potato in there. Some garlic. Stuff's been frozen for about, I don't know, 2 weeks. So I wanted to make sure I use it, or at least use some of it. And good old bouillon cube. I just started using these things. Good morning. Bouillon cube and water. do we have it? Nice little stew. Probably will put a little more in there, but that's the basic idea. And then he goes and forgets the fat. Just gonna chunk that up. Be tasting nice. And I put more ingredients in there too. So we're just about full. And I hate wasting all these veggies here, but you know, it is what it is. And so we'll get heading out soon. Head towards sunrise and see what's out there. Okay, we're getting a simmer, so let's get heading out. Should be all right. Sitting there, I put the grill underneath it. Oh yeah, beautiful day. Beautiful sunrise. Okay, so I'm at the end of what seems to be a trail that away. There's a game trail right here, and then the trail ends with just down trees and everything. So yeah, look at all these tracks. Let's go see what's on this trail. This is pretty cool. Very cool. Holy animal tracks, man. Whoa, check it out. This is perfect for a natural shelter. I wish I would have known about this. Slept right back in here, right under there, anywhere in here. And that tree's not moving either. That's in there. That's pretty cool. That's real cool. I might have to pull an overnighter here. I wish I would have known. Well, that's while I'm exploring, so fair enough. Look what I found. A camp. No, I'm back. I don't want to go out too far, but our stew is boiling there. That's looking awesome. Oh, that smells amazing. Anyways, I'm just going to push out in a different direction now until I become more familiar with this area, and then I can just go for it. I'm learning a lot of the different types of trees that are around in directions and everything like that, so it's my first time out in this portion of woods, so I just wanted to do directional adventures and see what's around. So I'm at the entrance point from the grove. This is where I came in, and I use these trees as identifiers, and then I go 300-400 yards that way, probably a little more than that, through the grove. So now I'm gonna go this way through the grove, identifying these trees over here. I don't think you can see them as well as I can, but I'm gonna go that way, and there's another patch of hardwoods over there that I want to check out. That woodpeckers right over here somewhere. I've yet to catch one on camera. That's awesome. Anyways, I'm on the other side of the grove. Right there's my trees where I know how to get back and move over to camp that way. So here we are. And I'm liking this. I am. There's a lot more flat ground back in here. Yeah. Pretty awesome. looks like our stew has simmered down quite a bit. It's about an inch from the top, so I pretty much filled it full, so it's gonna be tasty. Make sure that's not too hot. Yeah, because I'm getting hungry, low on energy. I try to salvage what I can out of the veggies here. Just a potato and some garlic. Yeah, getting that woodpecker on film, that was so awesome. I've been trying to get one for years. I hope it shows up on video. But little tuna wrap here. Then we'll head in the other direction here. So I've gone each way I came in, that way. We explored that way, went that way. So one more direction and we're good. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. That is awesome. That is awesome. You can see the grease from the, like, grease bubbles from the steak in there. Just nailed it. That is so good. That's amazing. Anyways, let me chow down and we'll head out again. And if I see anything cool, I'll keep you updated. That was an amazing stew. I just love doing that now. I mean, you literally utilize every part of the steak, even the fat. Because once you stew it like that, it breaks down and it's nice and soft. Anyways, yeah, heading back to do my last little adventure or part of the exploration. I've also been trying to make sure that I get my 2,000 calories a day, which I usually don't. I'm a very light eater at home, mainly from being poor. But yeah, I'm really trying to make sure I do that. Get at least 2,000 every day. I walk about 3 miles a day. So, and then I come on trips. I try to do a trip a week. I've been slacking off due to some driver's license issues, but where there's a will, there's a way, right? And I'm seeing right ahead of me a potential natural shelter. Another one. Now, that was kind of the point of this trip, but the hike in took longer and I was a little bit late. Anyways, let's check this out. Yeah. Huh? This might be something here. Could easily clean that out. Glean some more boards or whatnot. Yeah. See, if I would have found this earlier yesterday, I would have went for it. But like I said, I don't know the area. It's my first time out here. And that ain't going nowhere. This is perfect. I could literally sit up in this. Maybe we'll come back to this in the future. Well, we probably will. But yeah. See if I can get back in here. Yeah, this is perfect. Right here. I could just lean some more sticks. Throw pine boughs or spruce boughs on the back. Throw some debris on. Put our fire right out here in front. Suck in that warmth. Yeah, that'll be awesome. That'd be really awesome. Oh well, that's why you gotta adventure, you know? Cool. You know, I'm gonna keep looking for places until I find the perfect spot, so you can pretty much say with 100% certainty that I will be building a natural shelter in the near future. Right, here's another potential. Natural ridgepole, I guess you could say. I mean, it wouldn't take much to lean a bunch of sticks back, cover it in pine boughs, put your fire out here, and put a fire reflector up. Although that side might be a little low, but here you could easily pull that off. I mean, that ain't moving anytime soon, I'm sorry. So, it's nice. Right there. Cool. Alright everyone, well, I've got to get packed up and get out of here. I got to catch my ride. So thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Give me a like. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that to see my next trip. We'll see you soon.